What's up guys, Justin here for S&S Archery. In today's gear video, we're going to be doing some overall size comparisons of the Kowa 77mm angled spotting scope versus the Vortex Razor 65mm. Alright guys, so we wanted to create this video and help you guys understand the size difference between the Kowa 77mm angled spotter and the Vortex Razor 65. We get a lot of people that call in that are very interested in the 77, but they're not sure of the size, how much bigger it is than say a normal 65mm. So this video, basically we're going to put them side by side so you guys can get a look. I'll take some overall dimensions side by side, and then we'll do a weight comparison at the end. All right, so the first thing we're going to look at is overall length of the spotting scopes. Now you just got to remember that whatever spotting scope that's out front, it's always going to look a little bit bigger versus the one in the back. So after we've kind of taken some measurements, I'll show you, we'll flip-flop these models just so you can get a reference. So what we're going to do is we're going to line up, basically with my hand, we're going to line up the objectives here perfectly in line. I'm going to bring in a box, slide it to where it comes in perpendicular till it touches those eyepieces. So very similar in length, I would say within a 1/16 or an 1/8 overall. As far as that length, we look at it roughly about 15 inches if I'm looking down on the tape over the eyepiece. I'll go ahead and show you with the razor out front. So you can pretty much see that Kowa isn't sticking out past the razor. We're right in line. So pretty much very equal in overall length. When I turn them sideways here, so a front view, the main difference here that you're going to see has to do within the angle of the eyepiece. So as you can see here, the razor is a little bit more streamlined, doesn't come up as high as the Kowa. Pretty much they're the same where it meets your tripod connection here on the bottom. And obviously being a little bit bigger here at the front, being that 77 versus the 65. But the main difference is as we start moving towards the eyepiece, the Kowa stands just a little bit taller. So when I look at the overall height dimension, basically center of the eyepiece, about 5.25 inches on the razor, and then the Kowa, when I have it positioned right, is about 6.25 to 6.5. So you're about an inch taller. Overall, they're very similar, other than that Kowa stands a little bit taller. So the last thing we'll look at is the overall weight of each one of these spotting scopes. So with the Vortex Razor 65, it has a weight of 3 pounds, 9.4 ounces. And the Kowa has a weight of 3 pounds, 12.9 ounces. So just a little bit over 3 ounce difference between the 77mm and the 65mm Vortex Razor. All right guys, so you can see that the Kowa 77 and the Vortex Razor 65 are very similar in size. You do have some small differences in the height and obviously the objective size within the Kowa 77. And you do have that 3.4, 3.5 ounce difference. But what you're going to get with that Kowa 77 is top of the line glass. Just the highest performance out there. So hopefully this video helped you guys out in showing you the differences in size relative to these two spotting scopes. If you guys have any more questions about this video or any other videos that I've done in the past, please feel free to give us a call, shoot us an email. We'd be glad to help, and thanks for watching guys.